Hi guys, I am here to talk to you about compound words. So a few weeks ago you might have tuned into my little mini tutorial about compound words. Some of you may, some of you may not. But this week, hopefully you're paying attention to my video because you have a worksheet on it. So that is our phonics spelling pattern focus this week. So we are going to review what a compound word is and then do a worksheet about it. So hopefully after this lesson you'll know what a compound word is and you'll be able to do the worksheet with a little bit of my help, but you'll be able to get through all of it by yourself after my help and my lesson. So real quickly, a compound word is, and I talked about this a few weeks ago, and some of you already might know this, you just didn't know that it was a compound word. And I'm really sorry that it keeps going in and out. A compound word is this. It's when you take one word that's already made and you add it with another word to make a brand new word. So it's two words combined to make one whole word. Those words don't change when you put them together. They stay the same. They just are now becoming one full word. Some of you are probably like, I kind of know these couple of examples. I'm kind of confused. Let me show you an example and then maybe that'll be a light bulb moment for everybody. So this is probably the most popular example, or maybe not, but I think this is one that a lot of you know, and you'll say, I didn't know that was a compound word, and now you do. So I'm going to show you the first part. So here's the first part of my compound word. The first word in my compound word is rain. Rain. Remember, AI is a vowel team, and we know it says A. Only one vowel talks in a vowel team, and A does in this case. So rain. Alright, I'm going to add, and I think some of you might even know, because based on my picture, what the next word's coming to complete this word. So I'm going to add another word up here on my little board, and you're going to notice it's going to become one whole new word. So I already have rain here, and I added another word that already existed by itself, but now I'm going to combine them to make one full word. Let's see. What is that word? Remember, OW is a vowel team. Or not a vowel team. It says O. What's that word? Rainbow. That is correct. This is a rainbow. So like I said, it's two words, so I can break them apart and I could read it as bow, or I could read it as rain, or I could, it's kind of hard when you're up here by yourself, but I can slide them together to make rainbow. I want to do one more example before we get into our worksheet. But I think this is one that this is a skill that a lot of you will probably pick up on quite quickly. But the cool thing about compound words is compound words usually are really, really long because there's already two words separated, put together, and it kind of seems like they're really long when you read them. But now, when you come across them in your reading, you can say, I know that really, really long word. It's a compound word, and it's blank. So let me give you another example. And I think a lot of you will know exactly what this one's going to be once I show you again the first word. A lot of our compound words, each word follows some type of phonics pattern we've already learned this school year. You saw in rain, it had our vowel team AI. And you saw in bow, it had our vowel team OW. So a lot of these words are words that you know separately. It's just they're there to trick you. But you will be able to figure it out. So the first word in my compound word is back. And I know it's ack, but ack. CK, remember, as a blend, it says k together. It doesn't say k, not but ack. It's just but ack. I'm going to try to blend those sounds together. And then I'm going to add another one. Based on my picture, you might be able to guess. I'm going to show you it, and I want you to either at home shout it out to yourself, and I'll try to listen from afar, or you can just quietly say to yourself. 3, 2, 1. What's that word? You said backpack. You are correct. So I could read these words separately. I could use the word pack in a sentence by itself, or I could use back in a sentence by itself. They can be separate, or they can merge together, come together. Again, very hard to do this in the screen. Or you can merge them together to make backpack, to make one full word. I'm going to show you a compound word together. My skill for you, when you're looking for how to sound out a compound word, is try to find a chunk that you know. So if you looked at the word backpack and you see it together, you're kind of confused. I would just run my finger across until you see a word that you know. We know back. Hold my hand over that. We know the word pack. Read it together, it becomes backpack. So my first suggestion would be try to run your finger across and see where's that first word. Where's a word that can cut in half? I'm going to show you one last example, and then we're going to do our activity. And then I'm going to show you this word, and I want you to try to figure out first what it says. What's that word? If you said raincoat, you are correct. Now I want you to be thinking, what are the two words that Miss Riggs can pull apart to make this word, to make two words? I want to go back to two words. What are the two words that make up a raincoat? If you said rain and coat, you are correct. So rain. So if these were together, and I saw this in a story and I thought, that's a really big word, I don't really know it, I would run my finger, I know that one, so this word has to be rain. And then that should be a signal in your mind that if there's still a bunch of letters after, that this is most likely going to be a compound word. So then I could hide it over and then tap out this word. Coat. Rain, coat. Raincoat. So that's my skill for you. Is read under, tap it out until you think, oh, rain, and then cover it up, and then try to tap out the second word. Alright, now that we've done a little bit of work with compound words, let's get moving into our paper. Alright, so now we're going to take our knowledge that we just learned about compound words. Remember, compound word is two words put together to make one long word. So you should be able to cut compound words in half to see two separate words. A lot of these words are super duper long, like I said, but they're super long because they're two words put together. So our directions say this. They want us to draw a line between a part of each compound word. So basically what that means is it wants us to look at this compound word, each one, and it wants us to say, hey, what are the two words that make up this compound word? What are the two words? So our brains need to be looking for those two words. So we'll start with this picture. So I'm going to run my finger up. I know cup is one word. So, and then I'm going to put my finger over it and then tap out. And I see Ninja E there. So Ninja E is going to scare A to say A. So I know cake, cup, cake. Those are two words. So I'm going to draw my line in between the cup and cake. Alright, moving on to the next one. We have, if I didn't even have these pictures here, I just had the words, I'm going to run my finger under it. We know that this vowel team, EA, from our green team, says E. So, E, C is a word, so I'm going to say C, and see if this is another word next to it. Shell. C and shell. Seashell. So C is one word and shell is the next. So there's one word, another word combined to make two. Alright. So the next one is a little bit tricky because we haven't really talked about all of the things that Y can say. So in this case, this says J, L, and Y. It doesn't say J, L, ya, J, L, ya. That doesn't make sense, so that can't be it. We know that sometimes Y can say I, and it also can sometimes say E. So jelly. Jelly? That's a word. Let's see if the next set says another word. Starting at the F, I'll cover up my jelly. Fish. Fish. So jelly. Jelly, fish. So that is 2 words. Jelly is 1 word, fish is another. We're going to do one more, and then I want you to do the rest of that on your own. All right, so we have a vowel team, O-W. O-W says O. So I'm going to run my fingers, snow, snow. That's 1 word. And then I'm going to make sure that the next, starting at M, says another word. And man, snow, 1 word. So I'm going to draw my line here. And man, snowman. I'll do 1 more. So a picture of an airplane. We also haven't talked about IR yet. IR says So air, that's 1 word. And then plane, remember, Ninja E's there to scare A to say A. So airplane. All right, you're gonna do the rest of these on your own. Get busy.